Hi, friends. Welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Thursday, June 17th. So we have some updates, friends, okay? I meant to hit live on Instagram as well. So here we go. I think it's working. Okay. Well, hey, Joel, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, if you have comments, go ahead and please go ahead and post it in the comment section. I am just trying to go live on Instagram too. Sorry, I'm new to this, but we do have some good news for asylum seekers. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, checking connection. All right, thanks for bearing with me. All right, so there's some update. It just came out yesterday, I believe, from the Attorney General. And so if you're not sure about why Attorney General matters in this situation, you may know during President Trump's administration, his first Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, and several others down the line, they have the authority to change law. Just one person. That's how powerful it is, the Attorney General. And how they do that is they have control of the Immigration Court and also Board of Immigration Appeals. Okay, so and what that means is, what he did. So what Attorney General Merrick Garland did yesterday, he basically got rid of matter of AB. Okay, matter of AB basically removed the basis for asylum of domestic violence survivors. So now it basically reverts back to matter of ARGC, I believe it is. Okay, so basically, it goes back to allowing the basis of asylum of the domestic violence. So if you have a case like this and your asylum case is pending, or if your case was denied before, you might want to speak to an immigration lawyer to see if it's possible to reopen it. Okay, I don't practice asylum myself. I have other legal team that does help with those cases, and that's all they handle. So they're more familiar with that. And actually, we're going to have one of our team members to go live with us in about 2 weeks. Okay, so stay tuned, my friends, and you have more information about it. So the two cases, this just goes into more legal discussion, but two cases that were basically vacated, meaning removed, is matter of AB and matter of LEA. Okay, and those were issued under President Trump's administration. So and it basically arbitrarily just said, no, people who file for asylum based on domestic violence, it's not going to work anymore. But now, as of yesterday, June 16th, 2021, it's back. You can continue your case and file your case asylum application based on threat of persecution or persecuted based on domestic violence. Okay, so that's the main news I want to share with you, and we'll go into more detail with one of our colleagues that handles only asylum cases, so you can ask him personally any questions. Okay, and we're all happy to help you and point you in the right direction. So happy to answer any questions. Hi, Joel. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in as always. Family's doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? I hope you're doing well in I believe Jamaica, I believe. Mr. Fami, nice to see you. Thank you. If you're tuning into Instagram, thank you so much. We'll be going more live more often on Instagram. I've been told to join it and be more proactive. Chef Tejas, nice to see you, sir. You're asking how much USCIS take time to send file to NVC. Okay, this is a great question, because after the petition's approved, people ask, how long does it take USCIS to transfer your case file, okay? Think of it like this, literally transferring a physical file to the other immigration agency, National Visa Center. And National Visa Center is involved when the immigrant applicant, the beneficiary, is outside the United States. If you had entered the United States with a legal visa, or you qualify for some other exceptions like 245I, or you had a petition filed for you on your behalf before April 30th, 2001, then you do not have to go abroad for the interview, okay? We'll go into more detail actually about that in a separate video about the different qualifications on how you can stay in America to get the green card, okay, resident status. But Chef Tejas, finally getting to answer your question, average 1 to 2 months. And if it's more than that, okay, there is actually a website on a travel.state.gov website. There's a specific page about that process. So we're happy to discuss with you after your petition is approved. Chef, I know you told me that you had a petition filed, but I don't remember if it was approved. Last time you told me was maybe a month ago. So let's touch base on that, see if we can help you. Facebook user, for some reason, Facebook users, it won't show the actual name, but hey, Facebook user, let's see here. Can you file to reopen case new? Oh, okay. Oh, Edwin is your name. Okay, Edwin, thanks for tuning in. Can you file to reopen your case based on prosecutorial discretion? Well, when you reopen the case, we want to know, judges generally want to know how, like, what you're going to qualify for relief, okay? So it depends on your situation. If you're saying based on this new decision by the Attorney General, based on this domestic violence decision yesterday by AG Merrick Garland, speak to our colleague, okay, about that, because they only handle asylum, okay? And fill out the intake form below if you have specific questions about that. So it just depends. But in general, for example, if you are getting married to a U.S. citizen, okay, hey, I know marriage is tough and it's hard, first of all, hard to find a partner, okay? You want to find the right partner, okay? USCIS and judges are very good at detecting, finding out, identifying if your case is fraudulent, fake marriage. So be very careful with that. But Facebook user, if you do have a situation like that, where you are getting married to a U.S. citizen and you still qualify all the way around for all the other eligibility requirements, then yes, it is possible to reopen your case. We've done that before. We've provided the marriage evidence, and we have a separate video coming out this week about that, like the top 5 reasons that applications are denied. So stay tuned about that. That should be coming out. Actually, today's Thursday. We're going live again tomorrow. So it'll come out on Saturday, okay? Let's see. So we've done that for several cases to reopen it because they got married to a U.S. citizen. So, but based on prosecutorial discretion, that's still up for discussion if you don't have relief in general. So stay tuned on that, okay? It's very case-by-case basis. Waving to all my followers. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Now, a shout out to Texas Fanny. Appreciate you joining us. LC Jonah on YouTube. Hello there. Muhammad, you have a question. Any updates about immigration reform? They're still talking, but I know that's behind closed doors, okay? So it's not much in the media per se on that. But we do check every week for you guys, for y'all, and we'll provide a new update next week, okay? We'll check this weekend and see what we can share with you. Hi, Danny. Your question is it risky to apply for petition I-140 on B2 visa and then apply for adjustment after I-140 is approved? Number one, I think you might know this, but you have to maintain your status, even if you're applying through employment-based. There's the same thing for family-based applications. We've actually have some clients who filed a legitimate, non-frivolous, non-fake asylum application, and may have only been out of status for a couple of days, as long as not more than 180 days out of status, unlawful presence, and you have a pending asylum application, you can file for example, go through I-140 or employment-based process for green card, okay? But Danny, if your B2 already expired, which is what you said here, then you do have to eventually go back to your country of nationality. There could be some exceptions, but hopefully you have an attorney to speak to about this to make sure. We're happy to help. And by the way, if you are new to our channel, I don't know how to do this on Instagram, but I'll figure it out, friends. Don't worry. But you can call on YouTube. Here's our number. It's on top as well, 346-330-5888. And if you have time, or if you're calling in or texting because you're at work, share this not so secret code, Green Card Guys, and our CARES team will set you up with a 15-minute free preliminary discussion with either with themselves, the CARES team, or with our legal team. It just depends who has availability. We'll point you in the right direction, see if we can help. But that's only 15 minutes. If you know you need more time, we do offer 30 and 45-minute for a paid consultation. Let's see right here. Also, friends, if you're new to our channel, you probably don't know this. We do have a Facebook group called Green Card Guys Academy. Please join it. We're sharing more tips and information there. And please share your story of your immigrant journey to America. I know that it's been tough for a lot of you, especially after the pandemic and visa delays, things like that. And if you have, by the way, if you have time, Danny, and you're wondering how we can help you or just point you in the right direction, or anyone else that's listening and watching, please fill out the intake form down below. It starts with Ting Law, okay, on Instagram. I don't think you have the link there, but we'll see if we can post on Instagram. But the, what's it called? On YouTube and on Facebook, the link is there. It starts with Ting Law. Okay, Danny, but your other question is, does that mean to apply extension to double intention because of I-140? Well, if it ever expired, Danny, then it might be too late. I mean, there's very limited circumstances where you can request extension if it recently expired. But if you have a good reason, we call it extraordinary measure, extraordinary circumstances. So we're happy to chat with you on that. And double intention, I think you mean dual intent. It depends. If you already filed the I-140, it just depends on timing. Oh, not expired yet. Okay, good. Then, yeah, let's chat, Danny. Let's chat on that because, yeah, I mean, even though your employer has their own lawyer, that lawyer represents the employer, whoever filed your I-140. So we're happy to chat and give you a second opinion if necessary. Going back up here, Ahmad, thanks for tuning in. On Instagram, we got Caldegon waving to you there, buddy. Elsie, how long time takes I-130 over 21? So, okay, so if you kind of want to know a little bit more precise processing time, go check out the USCIS.gov website. They're fairly accurate. I mean, they give a very broad range of time. So I guess take the median of that, okay? Because yes, petition for people over, for sons and daughters over 21 does have different processing time than, for example, I-130 petitions filed for spouses or immediate relative category, okay? And inherently, family preference petitions will take longer, and I would say generally it doesn't matter how long the petition takes because the visa bulletin, you're likely to have a wait time anyway for priority date. But of course, if the priority date shows current, which is very limited for certain countries, then sure, you definitely want the petition processed much faster. But Elsie, go check out the USCIS.gov website. And if you're having trouble, give us a call. We'll see if we can point you in the right direction. All right, Kapil Sharma, your question is, who is eligible for prosecutorial discretion? I actually discussed this in a separate live video, I believe Tuesday, a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday. I'm getting confused now because there's so many updates with immigration. So we are here to solve your immigration problem and share those updates with you. Okay, but I will go through those 3 pillars, I guess you can call it, that they have. Okay, and number 1, that is, are you a border security threat? Did you enter? If you entered before November 1st, 2020, you're not a threat in general. Okay, in terms for that. Number 2, that is public safety. Okay, if you have certain crimes, or if you don't have any crimes, arrest, then you meet that one. Okay, that's good. Then the third one is national security. So if you're no threat or allegation of terrorism, or if you're part of a terrorist group, then of course you won't qualify for prosecutorial discretion. So you do need to speak with the immigration lawyer. I do know we've already filed some motions, basically a request to Department of Homeland Security to dismiss cases. Some cases were administratively closed before, and now they qualify for adjustment of status for whichever reason, whichever basis. And we've asked the Department of Homeland Security if they would agree to join a motion, a request to dismiss their case from court. And so far, we're 100%. We're very fortunate. But of course, it depends on the facts of your case. So if you are interested, please give us a call. It's right up there, 346-330-5888. And we'll give you our opinion if you might qualify for PD. Okay. Let's see here. LA, you got a question here. A lot of questions coming through YouTube. If you have any questions, you're on Instagram, let us know. Can lawful presence with a pending asylum in USA adjust status I-45 based on DV lottery? Yes, you can. In general, you can adjust if you don't accrue unlawful presence more than 180 days, okay? And you've maintained your status in the meantime. Even though pending asylum is not technically legal status, it'd be like quasi, but there is an exception about that where you don't accrue unlawful presence while you have a pending asylum case. Again, make sure if you haven't filed an application for asylum and you're interested to do that, you need to only file an asylum application 589 if it's legitimate fear of persecution or you have been persecuted or abused before. Because for any cases that a judge or USCIS believes you have filed a fake application or fake fake reasoning on an asylum application, you cannot obtain legal status in the future in America. So that is very important, okay? We get calls about this and we straight up ask people, is this a legitimate claim? Do you have fear of your country? And we're not here to judge, but we're here to provide you appropriate advice based on your personal situation. Okay. All right, friends. If you have any questions, drop in the comments. We're about to jump off in about 5 minutes, but I do want to check something else for you to see. Again, if you're just tuning in, the main purpose of this live show was to explain that the new Attorney General under President Biden vacated and made a new decision based on victims of violence, okay, who suffered violence, domestic violence in their birth country or the country of nationality, okay, because President Trump's administration, his Attorney General changed the decision on that and made it more difficult for people who suffered domestic violence. Okay, friends. So, sorry, that's my dog making some noise. I apologize. Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, that basically covers it. Let's see if there's any more questions here. LC, you're welcome. Happy to help, friends. Again, if you're just tuning in, you're new to our channel, please subscribe down below. Share our channel or video with your friends and colleagues, whoever you think may have immigration problem or immigration question. We're here to just point you in the right direction. And if you're new to our channel, you don't know this, but we do offer a free 15-minute preliminary discussion, whether it's with our legal team or with our CARES team. Okay, they'll do a good job, and they have done a good job to see if you qualify for us to represent you. And if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you do see this not so secret code green card guys. share that text or call and provide that so you can get access to a free 15 minutes. We greatly appreciate it, friends. Until next time, which is tomorrow. We have another live show tomorrow. We'll have more updates. Please continue wearing a mask and stay safe. Take care now. Bye.